Okay, so we're going to do the 0.11. Plug in 1 here. Where do I put in the y? There's no y, so don't put it in. That's not always going to be true. There might be y over here. 1 minus 2 is -1. So here I have a slope of -1. Emily, pick the next point. 2, 2. 2, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. So 2, 2. Put in a slope. Put in a 2. I get 2 minus 2 is 0. So I have a slope of 0 right here. Here we got it?
Do you do that for all of them?
Fill them in.
All of them.
Easiest AP, second easiest AP points after the second fundamental theorem is if they ask you to do a slope field, you should be able to draw them all in. They will, and there's at least a 50-50 chance they're going to ask you to do this. Yes, ma'am?
Okay, so you said it's pointing towards -1, or is it just like a negative?
It's slope of -1. At that point, at that instant, there would be a slope of -1, right? So what I'm doing is I'm drawing a slope field. I'm trying to figure out if there was a point here on my graph, where would it go? Point here on my graph, so I'm starting to fill in what the shape of these things are. More on that in just a moment. But I'm going to pick some more points and start filling them in. By the way, once you find a pattern, you are allowed to use it. If you find a pattern. And I just try to aim for the point, like if I'm doing -3 slope, it's 1 over 1, down 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 would be right there, so I try to aim for that point. One of the good news for you guys is they generally speaking aren't going to be that ticky-tack about it. Which helps you for figuring out what your graph looks like. Finishing them, looking good over here. Over here, got it. Now, if you do it really, really well, what's it going to look like? The picture right below it. If you did it well, it should look like the picture right below it. As for those people that are having trouble getting cut up, there's a picture just below it. Now, why is this useful? How does this give us a picture of the original function? Sierra, how would it do so? Well, I got slopes. How does that help me with the original picture? What was the original graph, by the way? Y equals 1/2 x squared minus 2x is one of my graphs. I'm going to do that one in red. If this is still red, it's kind of reddish. What would that graph look like? You got any ideas? Any ideas?
It's a problem.
It's a parabola. What else can we derive from that parabola? We could actually figure out where the zeros are, right? Where it goes to 0. So I can plug in 0. So if I x, and then 1/2 x minus 2. You don't have to do this part, but we're going to find where the 0 is. If I were to do that, I've got set that equal to 0. I get 2. I get x equals 4 is the other one, right? 0 and 4. So a point at 0. That's a terrible shade of red. I'm going to switch to orange. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 is the other one. So far, so good. What else you got? Yeah.
There's a direction.
I got a direction, and what's the direction? Well, if I were to start to dot this out, following the slopes, and I know it's going to hit bottom right here, right?
Yeah.
That's flat spot, right? It's a minimum. I could actually graph this to kind of go, and it's getting steeper right on this backside. See how these are all getting steeper? So it looks something like that.
Wait, how do you know the vertex is right there?
I didn't know the vertex right. Well, I know the vertex has got to be at some place like this. Now, could it be a little higher, a little lower? Yeah. That's the information I got. What about this one here? What about the second one, which is, let's make it green. Y equals 1/2 x squared minus 2x. What do I do? Plus 1?
Yeah.
What would that do to my graph? Move it up 1. Now, we're kind of conjecturing here. What will be a way we can check to see if our answer is not crazy? Graph it. Get out your calculators, throw in your calculator, and see if we're graphing it correctly. How'd we do, Ann? First one looks good? So, slope field. One, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Negative 1, negative 2, 2, negative 2, negative 2, 2. 3, 3, 3, 3. How's that for number 1? By the way, what would that equation be? It's a parabola. Parabola. Makes sense because there is x plus 1. If I took the integral, I get x squared.